Good morning, everybody. It's Mike, and thanks for jumping on with me this morning. I hope what I have is a meaningful message for you this morning. And I want to start it with a question. Does it ever feel to you like this is a fragile business? Yesterday, I introduced you to Janet Thomas and her new $10 million listing. That was a company referral. Keep in mind that when I sent the referral to Janet, it was just a customer inquiry. I didn't know it was a listing. I definitely didn't know that it was a $10 million property. We don't, unlike most companies in the Atlanta area, we actually have a lead generation program. I don't charge for it. I don't charge escalated commission splits. I don't charge fees. I try to distribute them evenly to everybody that wants to participate in the program who is engaged in their business. So we don't charge for leads. All I really knew about this opportunity was the customer had been on our website, and Janet had made herself lead eligible for the week, and that Janet's a hardworking, consistent agent. This is a potential $300,000 in gross commission income to her. $300,000. What if, and this is the stuff that bothers me, this is the fragileness of our industry that bothers me so much at times. What if I had no lead conversion program at all? What if I was cheap? What if I was risk adverse? What if I was unwilling to spend money to invest in you? The opportunity would have never been generated. What if I had been too busy, disorganized, let's call it that? What if I'd been too busy or too disorganized to forward the lead opportunity onto Janet promptly? What if Janet had been too busy, disorganized to act upon the lead promptly? What if Janet had been too busy, disorganized to make herself even lead eligible for that week? What if Janet had been too busy, disorganized to effectively follow up with the lead at all? What if Janet had been too busy, disorganized to work on preparation and practice so that when she got an opportunity like that, she was prepared to capture it? What if any of these things had happened? Janet would have lost the opportunity to list a $10 million property this week, costing herself hundreds of thousands of dollars in commission income. And you will hear me, I know I can be repetitive sometimes, but you will hear me say that the most expensive thing in your business will always be the business that you could have done but didn't. But throughout Atlanta real estate, it's a shell game. It's a game of manipulation, open manipulation between the real estate companies and the real estate agents. And the real estate companies are saying to you, hey, don't look at this hand, look at this hand over here. Don't pay attention to what really matters. Pay attention to all the bullshit that we're going to pump out at you. Because what it really is it's about stock. It's about caps. It's about being on a team. And I'm going, no, it's not. That's all chump change. That stuff, mostly gimmicks, nothing really tangible there for most people at all. What really matters is how many houses you can sell this year. Because when your average commission amount per transaction is so high, the only thing that matters is how many deals you could do. But nobody's offering you any help. And that's why I'm so passionate about this. The gimmicks, the noise, the shell game, I don't want to pay any attention to that at all. Or Janet would have lost out on a $10 million listing opportunity. Okay, I'm going to try not to get mad this morning, but I am, because it pisses me off what's going on in Atlanta real estate. The open manipulation between the companies and the agents, and I still think of myself as an agent, and it pisses me off. Keep your eye on the ball. Pay attention. What if any of those things had happened? Janet wouldn't have taken a $10 million listing. And you know, myself, I can look back over the course of my career as an agent, and I can point to 4 or 5 things that were so critically important that allowed me to go on to such high production in this business. And they could have all so easily not happened. That's the fragileness of this business. I could have stopped. I could have not made that last call. I could have not gone to that last door. I could have not been organized and prepared that day at that moment. And I would have lost out on huge amounts of opportunity. Huge. Just that one opportunity right there. And I think, oh my God, what if? I'm like, yeah, well, thank God I didn't stop. Thank God I was prepared. Thank God I was consistent. And so, folks, because of all that, I want you to understand this. Because of all of that, because of the fragileness to it all, because it would have been so easy for any of a dozen different reasons for Janet not to take that $10 million listing this week. It would have been so easy for it not to have happened. Because of that, I am harping at times, I know it, about the need for you to plan your week and have a weekly schedule, and then plan every day and work on practice and preparation all the time, and to treat your business like a business every day. And I know sometimes I sound like a parent just nagging their kid, and I hate myself for it, but at the same time, this business scares the living daylights out of me sometimes, because I look at the fragileness of it all. And I look at how easy it would have been for Janet not to get that listing this week. And I don't want you to miss out on opportunities. I don't. When you can control it, and you can control it with planning and preparation and being consistent every day, because it is so fragile and it is so easy to miss out. And the most expensive thing in your career will not be your commission split with whatever company you're with. It won't be. It won't be the bullshit stock doesn't really have any value and will get grossly diluted over time. And it doesn't have anything to do with caps. It doesn't have anything to do with your marketing campaign. The most expensive thing in your business will always be the business you could have done, but you didn't. Janet could have so easily missed out on hundreds of thousands of dollars in commissions this week. But she didn't, because she's a pro. And folks, thanks for listening to me. Thanks for taking the time to dial in this morning. Let's work together. Let's join arms. Let's work shoulder to shoulder, and let's go out there and let's make it happen for ourselves.